Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. You're like an hour early. What the fuck, Winks? Did I say 8? It was supposed to be 9, right? Did I misremember? Whatever. Anyways, today is the final Chucky day. So, just to clarify, this is not the last time I'm ever playing Chucky, but it is the last major time I'm playing him. Which is going to be interesting because I have a couple things I want to try tonight while we're at it. The big thing, obviously, is going to be I'm very curious. I'm very curious how fucking Phantom Fear is going to work on Chucky and how long the queue times are going to be with 2v8 going on, but we'll see. This is so sad. Can we get 10 likes? Can we get 100 likes, chat? Smack that fucking like button. Do it. Do it now. Smack it. Also, chat, there's new merch. Hooray. I'll probably make a post about it later. I hate Chucky Spring Tap Supremacy. Sping Tap Supremacy. We can coexist. We can coexist, chat. Hi, cat. Meow. Meow. Play while you wait beta features generating some very positive sentiment for players despite there being some hiccups with matchmaking. The host unreachable issue. We're still working on preventing this issue. The ballpoint compensation was sent to players at 11 a.m. today, and you have until 11 a.m. on the 2nd. Early next week, players will be sent a player satisfaction survey via the in-game, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Also, behavior, this might be a hard ask, but for those surveys, you know, I know no one at behavior is listening, but for those surveys, behavior, can you guys give us like blood points for doing them or something? I don't know. That would be kind of nice. Also, the next killer we're putting points into at the moment, by the way, is Ghostface, for those curious. We're already at level 6. Let's go. Hi, Yum Yum. Turn my audio up. Okay. Well, it's the last Chucky stream, chat. 8 survivors of basic, chase for 120, hook 5 survivors, sacrifice, or kill 3. Have I done all the 2v8s? I have. Oh, part 2's tomorrow. Okay, cool. Alright. So. There he is. In all his glory. And there will be a short up right now, but these motherfuckers put a pile of nails in his backpack, and I need to double check if that's the case. I need to be 100% certain. That is, in fact, a pile of nails. You motherfuckers. They knew. They knew, chat. They fucking knew. It's chucking time. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm not going to use Pile of Nails because I want to get back into the groove. Because I haven't played Chucky in like 3 months. So, I'm just going to run this build. Because why not? In fact, I'm going to run Friends Silly in... Do I want Friends or Barbecue? Actually, I don't need either because of Phantom Fear. Yeah, I think we're good. We're hating on such a masterpiece of an add-on. Yes. The masterpiece of an add-on known as Pile of Nails. It's my fault. They knew. The devs knew. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yum Yum's not happy with me because I cleaned your litter box. Oh, and then I gotta do the party hat short tonight. And then I have to do the purple guy drawing audio tonight. No, I don't want to do all that. And I don't know what to do while we're waiting in queues, because I don't know how long these are going to be. It'd be really cool if we had a play while you wait in 1v4 as well. That you know, that's something I was thinking about yesterday during the 2v8 thing, it would be so cool if we could also get a play while you wait in 1v4 as well as 2v8. Like, if queue times get bad, just so you can do it. Time to bring about the unhappiest day. Yes, the unhappiest day. Oh, chat, I guess I can show off the merch. Fourthwall.com. Okay. So, so, how do I see my products? How do I do this? There's a way to do this. I know there's a way to do this. Man. Also, I don't want to dox anybody. Some people give me their fucking emails on here. Here for a momentous occasion, yes. Let's talk about killer power ideas. I still want a fire killer who, like, blocks paths. That's, like, the one I want the most. I will die on this hill. That would be amazing. I also want a killer who can go underground. A killer who can throw pallets. Instead of breaking them, he, like, picks them up and uses them. I want a killer with, like, a currency system of some kind. That would be cool. Or, like, they have to shop. Like, every time they basic attack a survivor, they get, like... Think of, like, Oni, where every time they basic attack a survivor, they get a certain amount of currency. And once the currency is done, or they can, like, spend it to upgrade their power. Also, we're in match. Hang on. Man, there is a way to do this. I literally just helped somebody do this. There we go. I found it. Okay, chat. Yeah, so some of the new stuff on the merch store. A lot of the thumbnail stuff has basically been turned into merch now. There's a poster desk mat that I really love. I actually might buy this for myself. Springtrap fishing hat. We got the Springtrap on the phone mug and then the Chica Bib t-shirt. You seeing a lack of pile of nails on banana? Listen, it's happening. I promise. Just not yet. I need to get back into the groove before we unleash the power of pile of nails. I can't just come out swinging with pile of nails. You gotta build up to that. Need some warm-up games. Yeah, exactly. A witch hunter killer that's power is about utilizing gallows instead of hooks. I would love a killer that had a different, like, I know we kind of have it with Pyramid Head, but I really wish we had another killer with, like, a different mechanic from hooking. That could be very interesting. Do you get, like, continuous new blood labs, or is it just, like, give you what you have and you can't get? No, you get, continuous level 50 blood webs once you hit P100. I can show you after this match. I don't mind. Once Chucky stops laughing. I can show you after this match. I don't mind pumping some BP into Charles. Almost. Balanced? Oh, hell yeah, balanced. Phantom Fear should go off here in a second. She had a medkit, so I can't chase her. This is actually it's an okay map for Chucky. We get it down there. I don't think anyone had a flashlight. We're going to pick that up. Nah, I can't get her to the Gift of Pain. That sucks. Boop. I don't know. I just like the idea of having a different hook system for DBD of some kind. The cages are a really cool concept. The things in 2v8 are a really cool concept. I love Prince Chucky. He's funny. Actually, I don't want to break that wall, and the reason I don't is because then they don't have, they get too much access to... She tried. Confuse her a bit. Phantom Fear is coming off cooldown. That's good. Not who I wanted, but I'll take it. Phantom Fear should go off here in a second. Phantom Fear value. Pick you up. Credit where it's due, she tried. She's gonna try to take me away from the team. Short size got her, that's good. I think there's a Gift of Pain hook over here. No, not at all. I forgot I had Prince Chucky on. I'm never taking this off ever again. Okay, so here's the cool thing about Phantom Fear. So as Chucky, I can run around in hidey-ho. Have it not go off. And then activate that and get rat poison value the moment I get the hit as well. I thought maybe I had time. Nice dodge. Didn't really matter, but nice dodge. The real question is, did she mean to do that? Get her to the Gift of Pain hook. Phantom Fear should go off here in a second. I'll take it. That puts them both on death hook. I don't mind. Use that short size. Ugh. It's so nice. One of Chucky's main features is also why I like Legion. The thought of pallet scampering being more dimensional and helpful. So it can be, for sure, but there are moments where it's not as good as you would think. I want to get this first hit with, use that to catch up. Like the scream might have thrown her off. Okay, we got 3 people on death hook. I think the only one not on death hook is the Tory. Actually, no, everyone but the Tory. Do that. Yeah, and now the problems of Chucky present themselves because of how big this map is. I'm gonna wait. She knows. I'll take that hits. Becky has balance, but I don't think she has anywhere to use it right now. Ah, worth a shot. Imagine a blacksmith killer. That would be cool. I would love like a dwarf killer, or like a killer with like the ability to like make whatever he wants, like in the middle of a match. That would be cool as shit. Thank you, Phantom Fear. Where'd he go? Oh, he ran back into the loop. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you, Phantom Fear. Oh, he said Chucky. That was like, he said it like really a really cool way, too. No one's here. Unless they're on that far one, which they probably are. I think we're in the clear. I'm going to walk around without Howdy Ho. That way, if someone does look at me, Phantom Fear goes off. I saw one. She takes the window. She goes. Phantom Fear's not good, they told me. That was good. So was that, though. GG's. Can't get over those. Well, I don't know. It's been one match. The queue was like 2 minutes long. Wasn't too bad. Balanced, unbreakable, any means, botany knowledge. Sprint burst, vigil, fixated, vigil. I wonder what the Tari was doing. I got a feeling I might be Dead by Daylight. You might be correct. Who is asking? Real? Yeah, so when you're level 50 in a Blood Web, this is what happens. So here's my Blood Web for level 50. If I just spin this, or at P100, it just gives me another level 50 Blood Web. It just keeps going, that's all. But that means at a level 50 Blood Web, you're guaranteed 2 iridescents. And you'll more commonly get purples. The survivors can just drop kick his teeth in, but they're too silly and realize it's... There is one scene in the TV show where Chucky gets punted across a room, and it's hilarious. I almost instinctually clicked fucking... Yeah, check... So yeah, so go to the general settings and then change your voice language to French. It does not affect every killer. There are some killers that don't have it. Springtrap doesn't have a French voice. Yet. I don't think Houndmaster does either. Does she?
Once again,
No.
it's just...
We must...
I don't know who else has it. I think it might just be Chucky. You can already punt Victor. Yeah, but Victor doesn't have Dembala. Dembala. Your stream's a little like, yeah, you're fine, you're fine. I still have 1,300 of these motherfuckers to use. Alright, chat, fine. We'll do it. We'll do the joke. We'll run mirror shards and pile of nails. What's the build? What's the build? I got it. We're doing the ultimate build. Hang on. There we go, chat. That's the build. That's the build. Hangman's Trick, Monstrous Shrine, Jagged Compass, Shattered Hope. With Pile of Nails and Mirror Shards. This is going to be amazing. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, he did the normal laugh. Why? I'm still in French. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Okay, let me see this blacksmith killer idea you guys had. Why hanging is an obvious problem, but it would be a wicked thing. I mean, you could do something other than hanging. Like, I think hanging would obviously be a problem, you know, if it's around the neck. But if it's like, what the hell is it? Charger in Left 4 Dead 2. Hung up. Yeah, you could do something like this. It could be like a displayed version. I don't know. I don't think that would be as controversial. This build is all the sharp things. There you go. Is this a secretly busted? Yes. This build will win you all of your matches always and forever. And I have a money back guaranteed. Money back guaranteed is not guaranteed. We see superior anatomy as Wesker holding a hold up. I see it. That's great. I'm doing something now. That should better be transparent. Okay, I'll do it after this match. Yeah, killing humans aren't that bad, honestly. Okay, maybe they are. Okay, I got you. I got you guys. Hang on. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all he has to play with you. 7 minutes is all he has to clean this mess. Seven minutes. 7 minutes, that's all he has to clean the mess. Why did I make this? Why is this a thing I made? I hate it here. Bamboozle, Superior Anatomy, Dark Arrogance, and Unbounds, I guess would be the other one? They sensed the Chucky man and said, nope. Best stream ever. It's in the Discord now if you want it forever. Oh, speaking of, I should probably tell the Discord we're live. Fuck. We have fun here. We have fun here. Oh. Stand ready for my speech worm. This is a good skin, though, for Chucky. I am upset that this one is also a set, because I don't understand this one. The other ones, like, I get why they're sets. It makes sense. I get it. This one makes no sense. And I'm convinced at this point the reason why is because of Tiffany. Domani pour la vie. I can speak French. Oui. Where do I find the Discord? I usually have a link to it. I post a link to it every now and again. Fucking sprint burst. Hey, there's a hook right here. Let's go. Up you go. No monster shrine from that, but we'll gift a pain. I wasn't even checking Hangman's trick. Sprint bursts away. That's fine. Hangman's trick value, though? Did she walk away, or is she still here? Kick this. Could you fucking imagine, chat? I'd rather her go this way. Just ran away from the loop. That's fine. can't see shit. Woo! God, it feels good sometimes. Anything? Oh, there's one in the boat. I see that because of the hangman's trick in the bottom. God, do I love being 110 movement speed killer. It's really all you can do. Oh, she did that really well. I don't really have a choice here. I think I just gotta... Dead hard? Do I have one here? No. And no one's on Scourge. That's fine. I see the Sable over there. Gonna kick this. Head for her. That makes that a Scourge. She's gonna go for the main building. I couldn't see over the grass. I can't see anything. Your internet is so bad. Yeah, it happens. I love this map so much. Oh, I thought you'd keep running. Swab is one of those weird maps with Chucky, too. You have to break almost every pallet on this map. Just because of how the geometry is, you can't play most of it. That's worth a shot. Yep, she just drops that. And the last gen's gonna pop is this one over here. No one's on it. I thought I heard him. We're a waste after the nerf. No, they're a waste after the nerf if you use them wrong. That's the thing. People don't want to learn how to use them correctly. That Sable did the right thing. She used it around a corner where she was going to go, so I had no idea if she went left or right. The moment I lose sight of her in camera, I just have to guess. Also, I forgot I had Pile of Nails. That's the other reason I hate this fucking add-on. I always forget I have it. So because, I mean, why wouldn't you slice and dice? So I always forget to just do this. GG's. Is still lower to the ground. Learn to drop chase sometimes on Swamp? Fuck no. You can't. He's 110. You can't drop chase with a killer that doesn't have any map mobility, man. You can't do that. I don't know why people always suggest that. They're like, just drop the chase. You can't. Because if I don't know where anyone is... Is the new skin worth it? If you like Chucky. I'm not a big fan of it personally. I mean, I like that it exists. But, you know, I would have loved Phantom of the Opera. I'm at limb on that one. Also, yeah, Rail, I think your YouTube was just broken. Why Chucky French? Why do this? Because French Chucky's amazing. It's the greatest invention of all time. We all know this. I should try to the janitor build. There you go. I can't believe you call this the janitor build. What's the last part? Is it Fire Up or Unbound? Which one is it? I'll do Unbound because I think it's funnier. I think that the problem is, like, I don't think it'll ever be balanced. It's either going to be good or bad. It just depends on the situation. The real question is, like, how many situations is it feasibly good in? What some of the best ways to use it, I think, is pre-using it, honestly. Like, if you know a killer's coming to you, like, on a gen or whatever, just drop it before the killer gets there. They have no idea where you went. They can't get your aura from it. That's probably the best time to use it. Because even if they kick it for nowhere to hide, if the fog lasts long enough, they can't even get the auras from that. Oof. I mean, yeah, we can just do fire up, I guess. That's the problem with the vials, and will always be the problem with the vials. It's the problem with anything like that. And with them only having two... Is it 2 uses now, max, right? It's 2 uses max, right? I still think it should be 1 per hook. Well, I guess that... No, because then you wouldn't start... Yeah, whatever. I think what... Similar to, like... I'm trying to think of, like, another perk that's like it, but like, maybe you get a charge every time, like, you unhook or get unhooked. I think that would work a lot better. Two uses, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. With it only having 2 uses, I wouldn't mind them being more powerful. It's just how powerful are we willing to make it? It doesn't. It does not. I've tested it. The fire up bug does not exist anymore. They got rid of that shit a while ago. If it didn't, I would be in a custom and on Dead Sands, just fucking going back and forth on the double pallet, double window loop. Again, I don't mind the fog vials where they are now, but like, it's just one of those things where it's like, again, the accomplishment of them is to waste time. And the question is, how much time do we want them to waste? And if you use them correctly, you can basically completely end a chase. It's just, I don't know where the middle ground lies. And then it's like, oh, well, it's only good with the red add-on too. And it's like, well, how far do we want to stretch that with add-ons being like a necessary thing? Because that's always a problem too. It's like, okay, well, every time like toolboxes are a good toolboxes and medkits are a good example of this. It's like, how strong can we make them on their own, but also how much do we have to take into consideration the add-ons? So this is also with killers as well. Like always, it's always the problem with like add-ons and such, because you can't just base the strength of an add-on based on rarity, because then there's assholes like me who have like 1,000 of the fucking things, so it doesn't matter. Let's say Amulet was super OP. It's not, but let's say Amulet was like super OP. Someone has no mither. Then like I have like 200 of them. It doesn't matter that it's iridescent, right? Okay. Nice try with that. I don't think they were expecting this super fast vault that even caught me off guard. How do I turn on Prince Chucky? Go to your settings and then go to general. And then it's going to ask you for your voice language. Wow! What a fucking line. Did someone do an invocation? What is this match? I mean, good dead hard. I was having a moment. I thought they were just done. Also, I think I know who brought the invocation. I just realized she has no mither, and she's the only one not broke. Okay. Okay, I would like to not tunnel the Claudette, please. Claudette, are you good? Oh. Never good line of sight, so chase never initiated. I mean, it could have been. There's a lot of reasons, like, Chucky won't officially start chase. It's also, like, chase is also weird sometimes when you're going undetectable. Because sometimes the game doesn't detect you're officially in chase. Because, and I understand why they do it that way, because they don't want the chase to, like, if you're sneaking up on someone, they don't want the chase to just, like, randomly start, you know? What is this match? What is this match, man? Hey, Rez. Up you go. Also, for those curious how these add-ons synergize and why I really like them, so Amulet increases Heidi Ho's duration by 50%, and Strobe Light makes it so when you're on cooldown, your terror radius is lowered by 8 meters. So pretty much when you're in Heidi Ho, you have no TR, and then when you're out of it, you have a 24. As long as you're using it the moment it comes off cooldown. Let's break Chucky, chat. I just want to end the match at this point. So disappointing. Where did the... I was trying to be fancy. I was really expecting her to have Dead Hard. If you're going to be permanently injured, why not? After this, are you completely done playing Chucky, or are you just going to play him? I just won't be maining him. He's going to be like a sporadic killer I pull out sometimes, and even then, because of how content is switching to, like, playing every killer for 100 straight hours, you're probably very rarely going to see him. Oh, this was a match of Dead by Daylight. The Meg used both her cog vials, by the way, so I know she doesn't have any. Also, the knife looks kind of good when you're holding Chucky. God, whoever the French voice actor for Chucky is did a fucking spectacular job. Does DVD have an official site for killer playtime, or how do I track it? I can send the link. Basically, you just go to Behavior's website, log in, and there should be a killer stats screen. But I can send the link. I don't know why they don't have it anywhere in the game. It's one of those things that unless you know, like, you're just not gonna.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but You'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. And I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that...
We got no
Orville
mither,
does.
yeah.
Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die.
Yep.
At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
It was a fine day. Thoughts on the build?
How unfortunate. Oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, friend, those birds are frozen. And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, you might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in. To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen? To which he responded, the breadcrumbs are not frozen. Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen? He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, Orville, the birds may be dead.
The birds may be dead, chat, as we all know. Thoughts on the build? I mean, it's fine. Like, it's a standard vault build. I mean, it's funny as hell when, like, everything works together. That one vault I got on the Claudette was... probably scared the shit out of her. Vaulting it, like, so fast, like, I didn't even notice the animation went through. Like, that's fucking insane. Ugh. What if I just go full aura reading, chat? Hang on, I have an idea for this. The whack! You gotta say it. You gotta say it with the exclamation mark, chat. Hmm. Hmm. That set tracker never works for me on mobile. I've used it on mobile, and honestly, I think the mobile version's better, but I couldn't tell you why it's not working specifically. I still don't understand why behavior doesn't just make it an app. Like, honestly, like, I would hope they wouldn't charge money for it, but if they did, if it was like $1, I'd buy it. I'd pay like $1 for a stat tracker for Dead by Daylight.
Fix your fucking game,
Devs.
What would Martha Stewart say?
Fuck Martha Stewart!
Martha Stewart would say, this skin is incredible. I'm glad the behavior keeps giving Chucky skins. It's actually been really cool to see a lot of the licensed killers get more skins recently. Honestly, Ken's probably not getting any more because there's not too many to select from, but like Xenomorph and Chucky, I don't know what licensing deals they got with these two, but they have been going off with these skins. Or do what like TF2 does and just like add the stat weapons you guys talked about. That would be cool. How many other veterans? Like military veterans? Offhand, I don't really know any. Most people aren't really open about that. The Dead by Daylight community isn't, what's the way I want to put this nicely? The Dead by Daylight community isn't very kind to military folks. Rez. A reminder that Xenomorph is owned by Disney. Just putting that out there. Don Mancini probably isn't, but I'm just saying Xenomorph is owned by Disney. It does not track event playtime, no. But there are some events it does track, and the anniversary was tracked. I think it's any like I think modifiers are tracked. I think game modes aren't tracked. There's a difference. So like 2v8 is a game mode, so that's not tracked. But like I think Lights Out is a modifier, so that is tracked. Does that include Masquerade? Yeah, the Masquerade queues are in there. I know that for a fact because most of my Springtrap time was during the anniversary event. Reminder that Alien Earth is a good show. I need to watch it. I gotta renew my Hulu to watch it. Is it anywhere else? Actually, can I buy it on YouTube? I'd rather do that than... I can't, man. I don't want to make a new Hulu thing just to watch it, man. I hate streaming services. It's my most played killer. I mean, that makes sense, especially with it being new. Disney Plus through Hulu. Wait, can you not just watch it on Hulu straight? You have to get Disney Plus plus Hulu? I don't got cable. It's 2025. I can't watch FX. Chaos Shuffle should be tracked. I think Chaos Shuffle is tracked. I don't know if it's a modifier or a mode. That's the thing. I think that's what separates it. Also, I'm running hard hat on Gideon's. Let's fucking go. I don't know what fully separates it. Nice try, Quentin. Nice try, Ace. Ah. I cannot believe he thought that would work. Who doesn't play often, the survivor side. Can you explain Chucky's footsteps to me? Okay, so Chucky's footsteps, whenever he goes into hidey-ho, when he's undetectable like this, he will, footsteps will spawn around the survivors. These are fake footsteps. And they will spawn within 16 meters of every survivor. And there will be 2 sets of them. They will travel in that 16-meter radius until they hit the edge, and then they'll walk back. There's 2 sets of them, and then Chucky also has his own footsteps. I could explain those too. That's just a lot harder, but I do have a video going over it on the channel from a very long time ago, but it's basically the same premise. I can't believe that worked. I was ready to do the dumb thing. Ace should be oblivious. Should being the key word. Still gets hit. Oh, you don't want to go where you're going. Someone's going for the save. I'm going to save hidey-ho for when they inevitably trap themselves. I meant to hit him, but that works too. Ah, worth the shot. So it's better to lead him around this way because of the long corridor. There's not really much you can do with this loop until he drops it. Wow, you did that really early.
Ça doit faire mal, ça.
With a shot. Not even close, baby.
Voilà ce qui arrive quand on joue à la poupée.
Nice. They were gonna get one eventually.
Tu ne peux pas m'échapper, pauvre débile.
Ooh, so close. She drops it now. Good. Into another one.
Mais tu vas crever, ouais.
I was kind of hoping for him to also have Saboteur, if I'm perfectly honest.
Ça pique pas trop.
They healed. Deathbound should be going off here in a second. Whew. Panic dead hard. I fucking hate it here.
C'est pas trop tôt. T'en fais pas. Il y en a plus pour très longtemps.
Is he gonna go down? No. Yeah, now he goes down.
J'ai quelque chose pour toi.
It's just him here. Fucking life, man. That was 2 times I clearly won a mind game and lost it because life exist or because of a exhaustion perk existing. Actually, no. Phantom Fear's about to come off cooldown. I'm going to leave that up so I know where they are. Drop it.
Adoptons un profil. On ses tâches. Je veux juste jouer, moi.
Sable gets out. There's no way she doesn't. Unless she comes for the save. Come on, Sable. You know you want to. Would it be more embarrassing to be killed by a teenager like Legion, a K-pop star like Trickster, or a doll like Chucky? Probably Legion. Chucky's supernatural. Trickster is Trickster. Legion's just a bunch of teenagers with knives. Bloody dead ornament. Favorite original killer? Favorite original killer? Fogwise, Stakeout, Resilience. That's a harder one to fully quantify. Singularity. Probably Singularity. Legion has the number advantage, so I don't know. Well, no. Also, hi, Mia. Yeah, Legion has the number of it, but if it's just Legion, like one of them, like if it's just Joey, Frank, Susie, or Julie, like if it's just one of them, I would feel a little upset if I died to him. Not gonna lie. Yeah, if all 4 jump me at once, yeah, 100%. They're not even they're not even like trained. That's one of my favorite little like interactions in this game is the way Pig wipes her hidden blade versus how Legion does it. Legion does that thing where like they wipe it on their shoulder, or on their cuff, which is a common thing as someone who learned CQB training. It's a common thing to clean your knife on your cuff. That's a common thing. But Legion does it like super fast and isn't really like cleaning it. They're more just like wiping it to wipe it. When Pig does it, she does it like all professional. Like it's like she actually cares about the knife. Like they have no formal training. They're just a bunch of teenagers who are definitely not doing cocaine. This, wait. Is cold dirt not an add-on anymore? Oh, they got rid of cold dirt, I forgot. Yeah, cold dirt is definitely just sugar. It's just sugar, chat.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
The McDonald's ping enjoyer. Got the only tie-in comic series. It's because they're probably the easiest to, like... Because it's a cast. It's not just one character. It's like a cast of characters. It's a lot easier to, like, write a story around that. Wake up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, but they do it on, like, their hands. Ghostface, and they both do it as, like, references. Legion and Pig, though, I think it's, like, a really good demonstration of the difference. Amanda's been doing this for a while. She knows what she's doing. She actually gives a shit about her knife and her work. Is it time, chat? Do I bring up the Silk Pillow build? I'm bringing out the Silk Pillow build, chat. For those new to the channel, the Silk Pillow build, which is this. Silk Pillow, Strobe Light, Monitor and Abuse, Face the Darkness, Pentimento, and Plaything. The way this works, Silk Pillow gives you -6 meters on your terror radius at all times. Strobe Light gives you -8 when you're on cooldown. And Monitor and Abuse gives you -8 when you're not in chase. With these three combined, when you're not in chase and your power is on cooldown, you have a 10-meter terror radius. Face of Darkness makes it so whenever you hit a survivor that's injured, a Hex Totem spawns. Every 25 seconds, someone will scream and reveal their position for 2 seconds. The idea is to run up to somebody, hit them, and then try to find somebody else with Face of Darkness. Plaything makes them oblivious, so the terror radius doesn't even matter, but they're still going to want to get rid of it as much as they can. And then Pentimento is just here as, like, general slowdown. I know people don't like the new Pentimento, but it's still not that bad. It's not nearly as good as it was, but it's still fine. Pillow Princess Chucky. Chucky is prettiest princess. Add-on build for when you really want to mess up survivors. What do you mean for Chucky? All I've been doing is backpack builds to celebrate his back. We'll do a backpack build after this. That's actually really clever. I like that. Just like the hit and fresh game, the casting of Frank Stone. That's about to be in the other hit game, Dead by Daylight, as a skin for the hit killer Trapper. It's cyclical. It's cyclical. It all makes sense. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, it was nerfed. I'm not gonna be the guy who says it wasn't nerfed. Penti was definitely nerfed, 100%. However, it's still good. The difference is, with the way it works now, the best way to use it is to not light more than one totem. That's the difference. The way it works now, you want to light one totem at a time. Oh, like usable by all killers? Pain Res, Deadman Switch, Lethal Pursuer, and probably Barbecue and Chili. There's not a single killer who can't make some use out of all of those. Some use it better than others, but that's probably the one I just use the most. Maybe throw Thrilling on there. You sent me a picture of the book? Is this real? Fold of Fear by Justine Jeffery. I almost called it Giffery. I can't wait to place the champion with his unique ability to absorb survivors. Scratch that, make him place traps. It's so disappointing that they didn't make it a fucking skin. Or a whole other killer. It's so disappointing. And Chucky is ready for school. What's on that? Oh, it's a little rat. Okay, we leave her, and now we go. Case in point. So yeah, so the way this works, like I said, you're just constantly going in and out of your hidey-ho mode. Just constantly going in and out of your hidey-ho mode. Until you're in a chase. Once you're in a chase... That's when things switch up.
On va jouer à un petit jeu avec des crochets.
The reason why, like, every time I show this build to people, I always get mad when they mess it up. Because they're trying to play him like you normally play Chucky, and that's just not how you want to do this. The moment your thing comes off cooldown, activate it, turn it off. That's what you want to do. Activate it, turn it off.
On va jouer au roi du silence.
Okay, that's my new Face the Darkness target. Activate it, turn it off. It seems dumb, and it kind of is. I'm gonna leave her. Wow. He was paying, like, no attention. He was really looking out for that terror radius. Claudette, she did a gen, though. I don't even know what that movement was. Yeah, she knew. I guess you're just done. I don't know where Meg went. That's fine. How's it going? Hey, Elijah. It's going good. Are those angry bird noises? Always. Always angry bird noises. French Chucky. It's good to know he sounds like Angry Birds. This was not something I was aware of. I love this dumbass build. This is, like, I say this all the time. This is, like, my favorite thing about killers that doesn't happen enough. It's when a killer can, like, have this super unique build that only they can have. Hooray! The hair they used for the skin looks a lot better than the base. Yeah, they made it darker. Did they do that maybe to compensate? For the fact that he has the hat?
C'est parti des braves gars. Allez, sur la pointe des pieds.
I mean, I'll take it. Oh, go to Chuck. I need a Chuck spot. Come on. For old time's sake, let me get a Chuck spot. Chuck spotted! Let's go! Woo! And the confetti, that's also true. Yeah, the confetti could be doing it as well. I called that shit like it was a fucking... Are you on it? Do you want me to see you go? Is that what this is? I'm just going around getting pallets. GG's. They will get Chucky in 2v8. Apparently, the rumor is he was supposed to be in this version. That's why he got the skin. Motherfucker, what the fuck are these builds? Hot damn, dude. I know comedy actor Rob Regley served in the Marines, and he said he forms an escape plan from every room he goes into. Does Bennett do the same? I'm not like that paranoid, but if I sit there thinking about it enough, yes. I have a bug out bag just in case stuff goes bad. At work, I have an escape plan and somewhere to hold up if I need to. There's a restaurant next door to where I work. I know every entrance, every exit, which doors are locked and which ones aren't, how to access the ladder and get on the roof if need be, and where the best places for cover are. But back when I was in the military, I used to count, whenever I walked into a room, the first thing I would do would be count the outlets. And that's just something they train you to do, because it teaches you to count, like, as an infantryman, one of the things they taught us when we went in, whenever you walk into a room, the first thing you do is count how many people are in the room. And then you figure out where your exit strategy is and figure out how to be the closest to your exit plan without being in a compromised position. Again, I don't do any of that anymore, but yeah, I used to. Work an 8-hour grave. I wish you luck. As someone who works the closing shift, I wish you luck. Okay, we can do the backpack build now.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
Do we run Starstruck with it, chat, or do we run something else? I'll let you guys think about that. For the backpack build, do we run Starstruck with it? See you later. Maybe we'll probably be on for a couple more hours at least. And the plot of Child's Play 3. Purely coincidental. Is there another part of the backpack build I'm missing? It's after you awakened awareness. Is there something else for this that I always forget? Forced hesitation. Yeah, that's the other one, because once you pick up. Yeah, we'll run Starstruck. Why not? F it. Also, thank you for behavior for the 5 million blood points. I was able to get through Plague in like a day. It was so nice. Roger using the French voice. I mean, listen, after you hear Chucky's normal voice for long enough, as much as I love Brad Dourif, sometimes you need to change a pace. Sometimes you need to change a pace. Also, I do want to double check on this skin. What is that? Does this symbol mean anything? Is this backpack a reference to something I'm just too dumb to remember? It's a mouse. What could that be referencing? I thought it was called the Graveyard Shift just because it's dark in there and it's spooky scary like skeletons that send shivers down your spines, but fair enough. That's also a good reason to call it that. No. He's just... I have the French voices turned on. I can turn the normal voices on if it's really bothering you guys that much. Oh. I would have to restart the game. Which, depending on what is I'm about to see, will determine if I want to do that or not. Okay, no. Yeah, he still hasn't updated it for Walking Dead. Never mind. I'm dying on the hill that David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown, should voice Chucky once Brad Dourif passes away. I mean, that's some big shoes to... Honestly, you know, when Brad passes or is like his voice is out and he can't do it anymore, I kind of would just be happy with Chucky dying and just being done with. Chucky is one of the few horror franchises that has lasted as long as it has without like rebooting itself. We don't talk about the reboot or the remake. And I feel like part of that should like definitely fall on the fact that I think once Brad's gone, it's just Brad is Chucky. Even if it sounds like him, it's not Brad, you know? That remake voice was awful. I'm just saying, and I've said this for a while, if we do get a Buddy Doll skin for Chucky, Mark Hamill has to voice it. It's mandatory. Even if the voice wasn't that good. I am your buddy, your best friend. I am your buddy, your friend till the end. Now, we can all at least admit there was one good thing to come out of the Child's Play remake, and that was this. I will bring this up till the day I die because this shit is so good. Bear McCreary, you're a fucking genius. Wait for the drop. Wait for the drop. That is the greatest thing to come out of the remake, was that.
We'll see if good guys finish.
Jackie Earle Haley actually, I think, did Freddy fine. I think he was... I think it was more so the movie that was the problem, not him. Get Chuck spotted, Gabe.
In time. Don't worry. Shouldn't be too long now.
Woo, that would have been close. Nice. I was hoping to hit the window. So this is the problem with the character who's built like almost fully around mind games. Is it the mind games don't work, then you're screwed.
Come here.
She DC'd.
Stop being such a chicken.
Come on, Alan. Come take a hit. Nice. I thought he would back up into it.
You're dead, you hear me? Dead.
Woo. No one else is nearby. Good to know.
Who's next?
Someone was here. He's over there. Why the final one? I made a whole video about it about a month ago. Mostly just the bugs and just feeling like I was missing an entire section of the game by playing just Chucky all the time. Oh, it's a bot. Oh, that's not going to work.
Guess who's coming for you?
Final Chucky stream? Yeah, well, just final, like, only playing Chucky stream. The final main Chucky stream. She did not give a solid fuck. Oh, he's hopping right back on that gen, really?
Good times are coming.
The dead hard. Won't work twice. Woo! Hope I'm wrong, though. I've heard people say that about League for years. Oh boy, I get to chase the bot. Hooray. I love chasing bots.
That's gotta hurt.
Is going to try and sabotage the Halloween game, and then I remember Gun Media is working on the Halloween game with everyone West Side themselves. I don't... The Halloween one, that game to me is a mutually beneficial thing for both sides. Worth a shot. Just break it. She lies away. It's fine. Because like when that game comes out again, like it might bring people to Dead by Daylight to try Myers in a different way, you know? I was waiting on Dead Hard just in case. Wish you would let me pick up. I know they're probably on that corner one, I would assume. Yeah, they're on that corner one. Break this. God, I hate bots. Alright, Senator Allen, where are you? He might have ran for this one, because I would be beelining it to the other one. No, he didn't. Yeah, he probably just went to this one after doing the gen. That was smart. No, he didn't. Yeah, I knew you had it that time, Alan. What are some other games you play such look forward to right now? I'm really excited for Resident Evil 9. I'm really looking forward to Borderlands 4. And that's honestly the only one I'm looking forward to right now. The new Pokemon game for sure. But outside of stream, I like... Oh, shit. Outside of stream, I play like Team Fortress 2, Left 4 Dead 2 a lot. Oh, I don't even feel bad now. Now that's a face only a mother could love. Hi, I'm Chucky, and I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't talk about it. That's a face only a mother could put up for adoption. Yeah, because like looking through my Steam library, let's see. I don't even really know what I play half the time anymore. I mean, obviously Dead by Daylight. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3. I played Deep Rock Galactic a lot. Doom the Dark Ages. I'm really looking forward to the master levels coming out soon and the DLC. Marvel Rivals a lot. Team Fortress 2. That's really it right now. Pretty much. Also, Chad, I might get copyrighted for it, but we're gonna finish listening to this because it's amazing. Chucky's laughing is perfect. This shit is so good. It's so good. He's using like toy ukuleles? Come on, man. Throwing the fucking kazoo. We're listening to the one good thing to come out of the Child's Play remake. That's what we're doing. It's the one good thing to come out of that movie. It's so peem, Chad. It's so peem. Wasn't Silent Hill 4 The Room not even supposed to be a Silent Hill game? Am I misremembering that? I'm gonna be a weirdo and run the save the best for last Chucky build. I've heard mixed things. I know Silent Hill 4 is one of those games I feel like everyone hated it at launch, but like people have definitely changed their opinion over the years. What is... Okay, 6 plus 8 is 4, 14. 32 minus 14 would be 2. Minus 10, that's 30, 20 minus 2, that's 18 meters. Try your Chucky build? What you got? That's on PT. I never played it, but again, the responses were really, really good for it. I think it was a cool concept. I don't know how much further they really could have pushed that concept, though. You're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. Such a good kitty. Yes, you are. But yeah, I'd be down to try another Chucky build if you got one. What are the add-ons? Well, we all well, yeah, because PT stood for playable teaser. Screwdriver for missing? Anything else? You don't remember your add-ons, fair enough. We'll just do Amulet Strobe Light. I like this add-on combo. Plus, we might be able to get some funny plays with Floods of Rage because of the lack of a terror radius all the time. Pile of nail. Fine, we'll run Pile of Nails with it. Pile of Nails. Yeah, we'll do Pile of Nails Plastic Bag. I never run Plastic Bag. An add-on that works, but like I never know when it works half the fucking time. They did nerf it. You're joking, but they did nerf Pile of Nails. It used to be 5 seconds, then they lowered it to 3. We still don't know why. Also, yeah, 1v4 queue times have not been that bad. No! No, I can look it up now. Hang on. Pile of Nails. Chucky. Yeah, right here. Patch 8.0. Reduce the status effect duration from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. I genuinely don't know why they nerfed it. They nerfed it after they got rid of Scamper, too. It was such a weird thing to throw in there. Like, the Scamper change we all saw coming. Not exactly how they did it, but, like, we knew it was happening at some point. But, like, the fucking Pile of Nails nerf was just like, why? No one was using this add-on. No one was using it even when it was 5 seconds because of it had the same problems it did. But Jesus Christ, I don't know who was like, no. Pile of Nails, too OP. 5 seconds of undetectable, too OP. The character who gives away his exact position while he's undetectable, it's too OP. It's too OP. RPD, no. No. Also, remember, with Pile of Nails, you have to manually end Heidi Ho. You cannot just let it run its course. You cannot slice and dice to end it. You have to manually end it. See right there, it ended because I M1, so I didn't get the effect. I don't know what was going on with that Leon. There's some beef here. There's a history between these two. This is where Pile of Nails will carry. Yep, 100%.
I just want to play.
Also, the realization that I'm not running, say, the best for last, like I was planning on, is now just dawning on me. It wasn't used that much. It wasn't even good when it was being used. It made no sense to nerf this add-on. Like, genuinely, I do not understand what the reasoning behind it was. You got stuck on a bed. That would be like if for shits and giggles they were like, let's nerf plastic bag, because it's bad. We don't like exhaustion here. We don't like Really?
Don't look so sad.
Do it. With the anti-slug. No, Farah, you know, I was talking about this yesterday with Elijah, actually. Where does it say anti? In the dev notes, where does it say anti? That's a genuine question.
Just die already.
This man is getting so much distance just free running and dropping everything. That's why I don't understand why everyone's freaking out about it. Nowhere in the thing does it say that it's anti. It just says improvements.
Don't worry. Shouldn't be too long now.
Also, an easy change to pile of nails they could do to just make it better is if you didn't have to manually end to activate it. If it was just ending for any reason, it would be so much better. Like, instantly. Wow, Jake, you didn't want to help out your teammate there? He had a plan and he stuck to it. But that's how it's worded? It's not! All it says is improvements. There's no other wording on it. I can show you, because we looked it up last night. Yeah, all it says is improvements. It doesn't say anything else. No, I just think they're going to make the experience better. It doesn't necessarily mean, like, it's going to be good or bad. No, he carries it in the backpack in the new skin. Oh, this explains a lot. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my, it's Chunky. Why is I have no idea. I literally don't know. What do you think of the build? I mean, again, this is the thing with a build like this, because I mean, they were always injured, but they also weren't really healing, so I don't know if it would have mattered. I don't hate it. Like, Leverage is fine. Gift of Pain is fine. And they also weren't playing the best, so, like, it's... I don't know. I do like Floods of Rage, though. Floods of Rage is great. I can't believe we had to report a Leon S skin in me. It's been a ruse the whole time. We should have known when he said that Ashley was a woman. We should have known. We should have known from there. Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Because he ran right in. Yeah, I mean, that's his fault. Like, I don't know what to tell the dude.
You look at this.
He only saved her because of her ballistics. Hey, that line's not in the new game. It's not in the remake, so it never existed. Never happened. He only rescued her because she was a cute mousy. She wasn't a mousy. She was a woman. That fucking video is amazing. You were supposed to kill the evil residents, not become the Resident Evil. I miss when I used to stream Resident Evil 4. I miss those days. Back when I was bright-eyed. Didn't care about anything. The good old days. There's only so much you can play that game, though. I think I have like 90 hours in Resident Evil 4. Ugh. I mean, I have like thousands of hours on the original. The remake, though, like I played it religiously for like 2 months. And then, of course, the Mercenaries mode. Ugh. I might re-download Resident Evil 4, play it again one day. I didn't play through separate ways that much. I think I only did one playthrough of separate ways. Oh, you know what I could try? I haven't tried it yet because we could try the buffed Insidious. The best RE remake? RE2. I love Resident Evil 4 remake, but RE2 is probably the best one. Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 1 remake didn't feel like a remake. It felt like a whole new game. Resident Evil 4 felt like they took the mechanics and stuff that they've learned over the years and just added it into RE4. Resident Evil 3 was too short. Resident Evil 2 is perfect. Trying to think of something funny I can do with this. It's objectively the best video game ever. I disagree. I fucking hate playing Resident Evil 1. I think Resident Evil 1 is too slow and it has a lot of pacing issues. That's my biggest issues with it. Fair enough, fair enough. But I mean, Resident Evil 4 Remake, like, the separate ways, it's so funny, like, looking back on a lot of the criticisms for Resident Evil 4 Remake, and almost all of them were fixed in separate ways. Oh, they got rid of this, they got rid of that, they got rid of this, they got rid of that, they got rid of this, they got rid of... No, it's in separate ways, because it makes more sense in that DLC. It's a great puzzle game, but it's supposed to be a survival horror game. I don't know. I'm also one of those... I'm not, like, a very big stickler of the... what classifies survival horror. Oh, Nemesis... You barely fight Nemesis outside of the boss fights. Resident Evil 3 had one advantage, and that's, like, I can do a playthrough of Resident Evil 3, like, in an afternoon if I wanted to. Which is actually kind of a nice thing. But in general, Resident Evil 3 Remake is just, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. Dead Space Remake? Dead Space Remake has some issues. The story isn't as compelling as the original, but it definitely did fix a lot of things. It's more fun to play, which it's a video game, so that's like the more important part, in my opinion. But it had some issues with it. I played that one a lot too, even when my PC couldn't handle it. I'm really curious if they're remaking Code Veronica or if we're going to get the Resident Evil 5 remake. I'm genuinely curious. Well, there's no way. I think it kept the charm. It's just I see this a lot in reviews and stuff where people are like, "Oh, it lost its charm." Yeah, there's no way to do that. There's no way to get charm back. The reason the original Dead Space had charm is because of the time it came out. Because of the console it was on, because of the dev team that was working on it, because of the position they were in, because of where you were in your life. Like, you can't... And especially when it's a remake, like, I don't envy anyone who has to make a remake. Because you have to appease new people and old people. Like, sometimes you'll do callbacks and people will think it's, like, it's cheap to do them. Like, I don't know. I think for what it was, the Dead Space remake did what it was supposed to do. It modernized Dead Space 1. I would have loved to have gotten Dead Space 2, but, you know, it is what it is. You can't recapture charm. That's like, I think the biggest example of this is Borderlands 2. I have said this for years, and I know people love Borderlands 2 and say, like, it's the best of the series. And, you know, to a degree, I agree with them, but part of the reason Borderlands 2 is seen as such a good game is all of the happy accidents that happened. If you really look at the developments behind Borderlands 2, a lot of the stuff people like about that game and enjoy were not planned. A lot of it was accidental. It was mess-ups. It was things that, like, were not supposed to be in the game. And it's just like, you can't do that on purpose. And it wasn't because of limitations or anything. It was just stuff that wasn't supposed to go through. Same with the writing and stuff. Like, people say the writing in Borderlands 2 is so good, even though a lot of people say it's actually really bad and dated. It's just how it is. Like, I don't know what to tell people. kind of like a well, that's different, Rez. That's limitations causing creativity. Borderlands 2 wasn't as good as it was because of limitations. It was as good as it was because of accidents, because of stuff that wasn't supposed to happen. There's a difference. Yeah, Melee is a very good example of this. Almost all of the stuff people do in like competitive Melee wasn't intentional. It's just like you and people are like, "Oh, it's such a charming game because of that." So okay, so according to y'all, a charming game is one that's broken on purpose. That's a charming game. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a weird. That's why I don't. That's why I think it's like a nebulous term to say something has charm. It's just like I don't know like how someone's supposed to ever recapture charm. You just can't. It's the same thing with like Resident Evil 4 Remake's a good example of this too. It's like, oh well, the original Resident Evil 4 was like this proprietor of like every third person shooter ever made. It was like a monumental moment in gaming. And it's like, yeah, the remake's not gonna be that. And I don't think anyone expecting it to be is just delusional. Honestly. Technically speaking, the original Resident Evil 4 was also an accident. I don't think they expected that game to be like this monumental moment in gaming. I think they were just trying to make a good game, and they did. And the charm just comes from like, you know, the quippy one-liners and like a lot of like the awkward stuff that happens in it. It's like the original Silent Hill like dialogue. Like, you could argue it was on purpose, but I don't think it was intended to be on purpose the way it was. That's why in the remake, it's not as, like, jarring. Charming Game is a game that knows it's a video game and leverages that medium of video games to create a unique experience. I don't fully agree with that. What is that, like, outside of gameplay? Because when someone says something like a game is charming, a lot of times they're talking about like the dialogue is charming or the cutscenes are charming. I never hear someone say the gameplay is charming. And if it's the dialogue and cutscenes, then it's like at that point I don't then it's not the video game. It's the cutscenes and the dialogue. You know what I mean? Alexander, I'll start the game. I'm just having a conversation with my chat. I apologize. And I was still thinking of my build regardless. I agree. I think Silent Hill is pretty charming, but I also think it's badly written. The dialogue is really stiff. The gameplay is, what's the word I'm looking for? Archaic. But it's supposed to be, right? Like that was the point. To be fair to the gameplay, it was supposed to be on purpose. But like the dialogue and stuff, I don't think any of that was on purpose. I'm just gonna be a weirdo. We're going fishing, chat. It's like the whole debate of like Dark Souls lore and storytelling, right? Like, does Dark Souls, like, especially the original Dark Souls, right? Like Dark Souls 1, does it have a very compelling story? Yes. Yes, it does. But as charming and amazing as it is, It is badly written and badly told. It just honestly is. No, that's fine. I'm not saying it's not okay to enjoy it. I'm just saying it is stiff. Or not stiff, but what I'm saying is the dialogue is like it's performed bad. Now we could argue all day and night whether that was on purpose to like lead into the atmosphere of the game and whether it enhances that, but it is still badly done. It's just, and you know, that's why like objectivity and like media reviews and art like it's why objectivity in art and like media in general is just so hard to do, because it's like, do we judge it on the merit of what it was trying to accomplish? Do we judge it on the merit of like, how do I put this? Of what it was trying to accomplish, or like on the merit of comparing it to other things that are seen as good? And that stupid joke from BoJack Horseman. We're not making Casablanca here, you know? It's like... Like, are we comparing the dialogue of Silent Hill 1 to, like, The Godfather? I love the cheesy dialogue in Resident Evil 4, like the original. I really do, but when you really look back at it and try to, like, take a step back from the game, it is really bad and really cheesy, and it could be off-putting to a lot of people. Yeah, but if they didn't intend it, and that's what charming is, then how do you... Then, and this isn't me talking to you specifically, but why do people expect things to be charming? Sometimes, it's if by every logic, by every definition, both of us seem to be saying charm is not intentional. You got to compare it to its fellow PS1 games. Well, then if you compare Silent Hill to the other PS1 games, oh, it's a fucking masterpiece. The dialogue's a masterpiece. But I don't think you should do that, because that's like saying we need to compare Ocarina of Time to the time it came out, rather than comparing it to modern standards. Because it feels more handmade, I suppose, but... I mean, it's like that argument that happened with indie animation a little while ago. People were getting mad that indie animators were starting to go corporate. It's like, that's the whole point, isn't it? Isn't that the whole objective? You can fit, go ahead. Also, I did not have to reset the game to get French Chucky off. You think he falls for it? Come on, touch it. Touch it. No, he's fucking out of here. Did he really wait? I thought maybe he dropped. Did he really wait that entire fucking time? I can't believe he waited that whole fucking time. That's more surprising than anything. Come on, Steve. Also, this is probably the worst map to try and get Insidious value just because of how small it is. You're going to sleep? Alright, have a good night. Is there a random perk generator? Yeah, just, I know it sounds dumb, but just go on Google and type in random perk generator. You'd be surprised. It'll pop up. Yeah, that's worth a shot. Reasons why I don't run Tinkerer.
Something for ya.
Thank you, Dragon's Grip.
Cheer up. This is gonna be fun.
But yeah, I can try a random perk generator, so that maybe we can do something with that. I love Hawkins. I love that I had to walk around this entire room because that door is gone. It's the best. Does he know I'm here? Do you think? She didn't. Man, do I love Hawkins as Chucky. It's great. It's perfect. Brilliant. Really? I don't think I was in range for that.
Freaking doll. Hey, pal. Slow down.
Insidious value. I see him over there. Nice try, Steve.
You can't hide from me.
This shouldn't work. They can hear the laugh. I don't know how this is working. Oh, it's so dumb. I can't believe he made that, honestly.
Up you go.
Boop. Come on, pop around the corner. Come on, you know you want to.
Run, dipshit.
Simultaneously the worst and best map for trying this. GG's. Damn, dude. Soul Guard, Conviction, Windows of Opportunity, huh? It's always weird when I bring a build like that and then they're fucking fully stacked. So Chucky agrees. Maybe not Dragon's Grip. Maybe, maybe Zanshin.
Wants to play.
Zanshin and Lethal? Because that'll make it, yeah, that'll make it 7 seconds. So, like, at some loops, I'd be able to Insidious at the pallet, so maybe they walk right into me. It does feel kind of good, though, to be back on Chucky. I don't know. I'm not going back to him, but, you know. I mean, the devs clearly aren't going to go back to him, so. Smooth Amperator. Operator? I mean, operator. You know what? I'm not gonna psychologically dissect his name. Also, it looks like they might have improved the model a little bit with this skin. He looks way less fleshy than he normally does. It's a word. Fleshy's a word. Salt? We got salt? Okay. Nostromo's not probably not going to be too bad for this. Lots of little random nooks and crannies to hide in. 2 there, 1 there. Where's the last one? Oh, there you are. Ah, good try. No! I didn't bring Shattered Hope, Chad. It's fucking tragic. I see someone going for the save. Being 110's the best. Look at that, Laura. You scared the face hugger. That wasn't very it wasn't very nice of you. Come on, someone come back for it. Thank you, auto aim. It should have been a down way sooner than it was. It scared the Faz hugger. Oh my god, the Faz hugger? They'll just make anything, won't they? Nice dead hard. You have decisive as well? No? Okay. Insidious actually threw off the Laura, by the way. which is funny.
I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in. Where'd you go? Come on.
As I say, if you manage to get that, more power to you. Are you done?
Gotcha, you dumb shit.
I'll wait the 60 seconds just in case there, Laura. Okay. Well, this was certainly a match of Dead by Daylight. I heard Yoichi. He's gonna come back for all. Yep. Party Chucky goes hard on Freddy Fazbear. You're right. You're right. You're so right. Has it been 60 seconds yet? I think it has.
You're gonna love it.
Well. He stops the survivors from moving. Yes, 100%. Well then. I thought that was going to be a lot rougher than it was, just because I thought Laura was playing.
Fun's over, dipshit.
Oh, she did have decisive strike. Yeah, I'm just waiting that out. Was she mad? Like, was she giving up because she was running Object of Obsession against, like, one of the few killers that can counter it? I didn't even know that you got a 6% bonus from Object of Obsession. What? Why? Why don't people run this with Fogwise? Vigil, Fixated, Low Profile, Sprint Burst. Okay, and then a full boon. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I have so many questions that will never be answered. How are we looking at Ghostface anyways? Oh. It's there. It's there. But I still don't understand. Every 30 seconds, the survivor gets their aura revealed, but they also see the killer's aura. And if the killer reveals their aura, they also see the killer's aura. But killers like Chucky, Skull Merchant, Sadako, any killer that can like activate undetectable whenever they want, though, they kind of counter. Because now you're just giving the killer your aura and you don't know their aura. We did it, chat. We found jump scare Chucky. To a degree. The problem with Ghostface is just he has a long cooldown on his undetectable. So does Chucky, but Chucky's in it. Chucky can actually kind of do something once he's in it. Ghostface is still just an M1 killer. A lot of people will just check spot for him, so it doesn't really matter too much. Can't really check spot Chucky. He check spots you back, so. Yeah, and Springtrap as well. Especially if you're running like Faz Coin, you basically have undetectable whenever you want it from like 90% of the match. The Faz Coin, chat. The Faz Coin. Why was I running drill with this? Candy should be added to DBD? What do you mean by candy? Candyman. Oh. I mean, I don't disagree. I just think it would be hard to do, especially with Tony Todd being, you know, dead. Rest in peace. Fucking legend. But no, I don't think it's going to happen. Because if they brought him in and, like, it didn't have the voice, I kind of wouldn't want it. It's the same thing I said about Chucky. It's like, if you're going to bring Chucky in, you have to have Brad Dourif. It's the same problem a lot of people have with Freddy, right? It's not Robert Englund. Yeah, exactly, Twisted. Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same. I think it's like Freddy, Chucky, Candyman, even Pinhead. Like, those characters don't work without their respective actors for them. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's just like legendary skins for Ghostface. I mean, that could work. It depends on the licensing agreements, considering, you know, behavior, you know, licensed it from Fun World, not Wes Craven, which would lead to even more problems because of the Freddy licensing, which isn't licensed from Wes Craven either. It's licensed from Fox. I will never understand why horror IPs are the ones with like the really complicated licensings. It's always horror IPs. Oh, we played against this Gabriel earlier. That was the one I tunneled out a little bit ago. I want to check his profile now. I usually don't do this, but... Oh, they got 3K hours. Most of the rep stuff, they seem like a nice person. Really chill. But I would definitely love to see Billy and Stu come in. Same with Cindy, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I must be going now. My people need me. Blah. Yeah, well, that's just because, again, Scott owns basically all of FNAF. He is, like, final say from what we understand. Even though Steel Wool's, like, making the games, Scott still owns it. It'll come back in a few months. It's on rotation. Once Christmas hits, you'll be able to get it again. Toba Landing. Also, I'm doing M1 Chucky for those curious what we're doing.
That's what you get when you play with dolls.
Yeah, Jen's gone anyways. Wow, you greeted the crap out of that.
There you go.
I thought maybe he'd stick by. He went back to it, but, you know. Are they doing the main one? Yes. Nice try.
Dolls can't lift shit.
I got Stabiffle. Well, Chucky skin is my favorite. Melted Chucky. I love the 1,000-degree knife. It's my favorite thing in the fucking video game.
Shouldn't be too long now.
Fucking blast mine. That's what he was doing. He wasn't finishing the gen. He was just blast mining me. Why final? There's a video about it on the channel you can find. It's from about a month ago or so. I should have ran hairspray is what I should have done. I saw you. I was waiting at dead hard. Look how they made Friday the 13th. They did make a Chucky. Well, okay. There was a Chucky game. It was in alpha only. I can actually show you footage of it after this match. It's actually super duper interesting.
About fucking time.
I think Gabe is done.
About time.
Gabe is my obsession, so I'm not going to go for him. My favorite is Shard as well. I would have been Halloween Blight. Looked more like a jack-o'-lantern skin. My problem with the Halloween Blight, or the blighted skin, is just the knife. If the knife wasn't as bad as it was, 100%. Oh. Well, I'm not 100% sure what was going on that match, but sure.
Playtime's over.
I can't get over how similar Chucky and Ghoul are in the sense of, like, survivor perception and, like, how to play against them. The secret to playing against Chucky is to actually loop. Yeah, they bought a brand new part. Yeah, they went, like, full out. Like, these aren't, like, not stacked builds. The least meta thing on here is, like, what, Urban Evasion, Light-Footed, and Blast Mine. They can't, Alexander. They can't because of licensing reasons. They didn't license that version of Chucky. That's why we got the version of the melted version of Chucky we did.
Now, what do we have here?
Yeah, they made a Chucky video game. At least it was in production. It's just like Dead by Daylight. This is a very early build of the game, by the way, if y'all are curious. Chuckster combo. He's crawling through Vince chat. It's just like Springtrap. And honestly, for an early build, it doesn't really look that bad. Ah, the baseball bat. He just holds it on his back like fucking Master Chief. It's just funny to think at some point that was gonna be real. And also, as a stealth game enjoyer, I would have fucking loved that. Ugh. That was scrapped? Yeah, it was scrapped. That was like the earlier build. We don't know anything about it. The company that made it like went under and went bankrupt, and yeah, we don't know shit. It's a surprise that anyone was able to find like a version of it to play, let alone like have it be playable. Yeah, why am I not running spray can with this? It's just a shame. Actually, was Chucky in Mortal Kombat? Am I misremembering that? Chucky in Mortal Kombat. No, but Don Mancini is wanting them to. He's in Terror Dome. I know he's in Terror Dome. I don't know. Don Mancini seems like a chill dude. I feel like he'd put Chucky in anything he could. Chucky's still just a unique character. He's just like, and every game he's in, like because of his short size, he like has a bunch of issues because of that. Nothing was brought up. Oh, okay, fair enough. Because like Yoda was in Soul Calibur 4, and he was short, but they made it work. I don't know. Fighting games are weird because like Mortal Kombat 1, I know like Mortal Kombat 1 kind of flopped, but like I think fighting games are in this weird place in the industry right now where they can't keep releasing new versions of their games. They honestly need to go full live service with them. I think it's the best way they could survive. Don Money Mancini. He's rich. Don Mancini's rich, I knew it. It could probably work. It'd be a funny little thing to do. You'd have to talk to Blumhouse about it, though. And if, who knows, maybe we'll get that FNAF versus Megan movie eventually. That'd be fucking hilarious. Mathregan. Chuck, you can't laugh at your own joke. It's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't laugh at your own joke. Nobody likes a guy who does that. Unless they're a streamer like me. Ugh. I don't know, it's still amazing he's in Dead by Daylight. Like, I've kind of gotten over Springtrap being here, but Chucky being in the game is just... It's still surreal. Do a commercial with Blumhouse Myers and Chucky to promote his show, so who knows? Yeah. Blumhouse is weird. I mean, they're doing a bunch of weird stuff, so I'm sure it's not off the table. It's a matter of when at this point, not if. It's like the Freddy vs. Jason movie. That thing was in development for like 20 fucking years. Swamp. Man. You're gonna see my little pointy hat coming from a mile away, chat. Oh, he went back up. Man, I fucking love Swamp's main building, chat. I don't think I can physically catch up to him. Nice try. Oh, so much for Stabiffle value. If we get a Searson as Henry in the second FNAF movie, he becomes a survivor in DVD. I hope we get reference to him. I mean, do you really think they're going to do Secret of the Mimic in the FNAF 2 movie? I think they're trying to make it like its own continuity. Like 100% its own continuity with no... major issues with it, you know, so it doesn't mess things up. I thought it was closer. If I somehow win this. I just pretend this side of the map doesn't exist. That sounds like me on Moats. It's kind of what I did with the Nia when I saw her. Or the Thalita. Because she was my obsession, so I just wanted to let her go. What?
Why are you running? I'm the good guy. Gotcha, you dumb shit.
Okay. I don't know why he didn't think I wouldn't go for him. Up you go.
Fun little game.
Yeah, now Bill can just do this main building one. There's nothing I can do to stop this. Unless he fucks up like that and doesn't take the window for some reason. Nice. And then he heals. Oh, this main building. Why are we hesitant on slicing and dicing? I'm using save the best for last. I thought it would be fun, and then I got a map where it wouldn't be fun because the main building is so bad. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Nah, you're fine. I can't believe I got a kill. Jaws and DBD. I still want Tremors. I still think Tremors would be better than Jaws. Here come the stack builds. How long have they been trying to update Swamp? 4 years, if my math is right. 4 years. They have said they were going to update Swamp for about 4 years now. Jeff the Shark DVD Killer, yes. Yes. The power. We need to put an end to 4.4 Pew. Someone blamed me for having 200 ping for 1v1 them as Chucky. Wait, I'm so... They blamed you for having ping issues? An instant death hook. Yes, let's just make that a hex. After you... I don't know, after all the gens pop, the next time you put someone on the hook, they just die. I'd be down. Drummers would work, but there's no water in DVD. I mean, I can see Jaws working. There's ways to do it. Just do it like Rek'Sai from League of Legends. I think that'd be the best way to do it. Give them like a sonar sense or something when they're under the ground. The Thing Survivor would also... The thong. My favorite thing about that skit is still the emote that comes with it, where he's reading a book called The Other Thing that will never not make me laugh. Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. So we're from Chucky 2v8 one day. Supposedly the rumor is that Chucky was supposed to be in this version of 2v8. That's why he got the skin. So we'll see. Maybe next time.
This should be fun.
We need more water in the game? No, I don't think we need more water. Water is like a fucking... Water is just so bad on like CPUs and stuff from what I understand, and it's just like, I don't think it's worth it. Plus, what does it really accomplish adding water, you know? It'd be cool if maybe we added like a swimming mechanic to DBD somehow. Like survivors could like hide under the water, but then that encourages hiding, and people hate that, so... Anna, Myers, and Chucky first. I mean, I think of the licensed killers, I think Myers coming to 2v8 would be probably the most likely. Myers and Ghostface, or well, I mean, Ghostface is already in it. Probably Pyramid Head Dracula. You drown if you hide in the water too long. Yeah, I mean, you could have like a mechanic like that. I don't know if it'd be worth adding in though. Again, because like let's say the killer walks over to the water and then you just go under the water and hide. But then the killer's gonna walk away because they don't see you, and then they're gonna go back. Like you're just gonna pop your head up and get your breath back, and then you're gonna go back under. But again, with the new crow system, like maybe. Also, queues have not been as bad as I thought they would be with considering 2v8's going on. They haven't been like super fast, but they haven't been like super long either.
Life is full of surprises, ain't it?
I had no idea where I spawned for a second. You gotta get the air bubble like Sonic, the bump up that.
Take this, dipshit!
Oh, I thought she was gonna pre-drop it for a second. Sorry, no yellow for you.
You're mine.
I'm just using...
The bite of 87?
Some days. Some days we think it is.
Please deposit 5 coins.
What? That was really smart. I know, right, Chucky? I miss your quips.
Gotcha, you dumb shit.
Nice try. Nice try. That's how you counter it, Chad. You just can't have fear. I don't want to go for you. I have 6 stacks.
Stop being such a chicken shit.
Joke's on you. I didn't want to hit you. I should probably throw a Forever Entwined into this build. Gotten Chucky and Tiffany and 2v8. This is true. I keep my stacks for that. Thank you.
Let's keep it on the down low.
I didn't want to tell you, Miss Varela, but you are the one I found. Well, I love him one, Chucky. No one ever sees it coming.
Come here, you dumb shit.
Well, you probably shouldn't have done that, Laura. She tried to do the fancy spin. Little does she know. Oof. With 2 Onis cause twice the blood. Yes, 100%.
Something for you, pisshead.
Wow.
Get the fuck over here.
An attempt was made. Two slingers having a tug of war, it just rips the survivor in half. Thank you, Stabiffle Rapid. I love these perks. I love this combo so much. Oni should get a World Eater's... You're done, too? Decisive Strike? No? Okay. I just heard her. And this is for Tupac. Sure. Sure, Dead by Daylight, that's how that works. Light, Vigil, Finesse, Windows of Opportunity, I still got them as in one Chucky. Yeah, because the Nancy's name was Rib Tupac. I like it. I hate that behavior specifically made it for me because they know how much I hate Pile of Nails. But you know, we take what we can get. We take what we can get. Well, chat. I hate to say it, but I think that's it. Chucky's not gone. He'll never leave. Bartholomew's not going anywhere. Again, he's like a channel mascot at this point. He's never leaving. But this is it. I mean, we'll probably play him again every now and then. I'm probably going to make one more video on like 100 hours of Chucky and whatnot, but the whole being the Chucky main is it's gone now after this. I'm proud of what I did as it. I'm proud of the changes I was able to make. The influencers I was able to influence to get certain changes to go through. The builds I was able to make. A positive impact I like to think I did for the Chucky community in some ways. And it just... yeah. It's weird to say. Again, he's not going anywhere. Like, we'll still play him from time to time, but... yeah. But... for now, I'll see you guys on Saturday for the purple guy drawing video. As well as, we're doing the what's it called? The, we're doing 2v8 with Shiny on Saturday as well. And then Sunday with Kassir. But, yeah. I love you guys as always. Have a good one.